Hello everyone, and welcome to the Criterion Connection. I'm Wade.
And I'm Joe.
And we're here to do a horror movie, psychological movie, sci-fi movie, because it's October, so we always do it every year. We always pick some spooky or sci-fi or creature feature, whatever, films for October, and we are doing Altered States from 1980, directed by Ken Russell, written by Patty Chayefsky, and starring Bill Hurt. William Hurt himself.
Another William Hurt movie that we're reviewing.
Yes. And it's not Dark City. So.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Good cracking.
Criterion, are you going to do it? Do it.
This is a movie that has been kind of in my watch list for a long time.
Same.
And now that Criterion's putting it out. Because it's, for a long time, this was like kind of difficult to track down. I bought a DVD years ago.
You see the poster, he's like, like...
Yeah, I bought a DVD of this years ago when I was finally able to track one down, because it was just one of those ones that's just, for some reason, very difficult to get a hold of.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Sometimes I get this movie confused with Fire in the Sky.
Almost fair.
Yeah.
Almost
I saw
fair.
Fire in the Sky when I was a kid, and it still haunts me.
But
it's still, whew.
This one is kind of... It's kind of this cult classic horror movie. It's very Cronenberg. Very, even, like, hints of, like, David Lynch at times.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just a jolly good time. Nothing bad happens to anybody in the film.
Nope. It's a real feel-good movie. I was kind of upset putting this in an October film.
Yeah.
Very feel-good.
Yeah, put this in my kind of top 5 kind of normal movies, like Scanners, this, Cannibal Holocaust,
Yes.
Totally nothing bad.
Solo.
Nothing bad ever happens.
No.
But this is a film that kind of explores... It's the classic kind of horror trope. Scientists doing sciencey things, exploring things that they don't fully understand and don't grasp the gravity of until it's far too late.
Like The Fly.
The Fly, Event Horizon.
Yes.
It's very much in those vein.
It kind of gave me a vibe of, maybe it's because of the 80s, but like, it gave me a vibe of Prince of Darkness. John Carpenter's Prince of Darkness, of like the science. It's got the plotting, the slow pace of they're doing science things, they're doing stuff that's really research and stuff.
It's a little less spiritual.
No, I'm more so like the science aspect.
Yeah, this is very science. It's so to set up our plot, Eddie, played by William Hurt in his first feature film role. So yeah, this is before like Big Chill and stuff. And he is a kind of tenured professor at Harvard, and he's just kind of looking for something new and exciting, and he begins testing like these sensory deprivation chambers and seeing if you can hit an altered state of consciousness, hence the name of the movie. And he just kind of finds himself becoming obsessed and going down this rabbit hole, experimenting with various situations, and then eventually experimenting with psychoactive serums, items, and stuff. And he's, because one of the things that can happen in sensory deprivation is like hallucinations and like these kinds of not quite the unexplainable phenomena that he experiences, but like you have these moments of like it can really mess with your head.
Yeah, at no point do I go into like an MRI machine and think I'm going to turn into a caveman.
Yeah, well, and in this film, like he just takes it further and is exploring these aspects of the mind and whether like how the mind interfaces with physical reality and like how you can kind of transcend that, and it's just taken this idea of like meditation and like like transcendentalism and pushing it to the nth degree, and it's horrifying.
Yes.
In this film, where it's that same old like folly of human curiosity, and so you just get way more than you bargained for. It cost him his marriage at one point. It costs him quite a lot, and his friendships are strained because of his obsession. And that's the film.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to. That's exactly what the film is.
Yeah.
It's
without giving too much away.
Yeah, it's the ending is definitely just like balls to the wall. Like what?
Yeah.
It's great performance of William Hurt, of course. He dives into the role.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean the green screen effects are really cool.
The physical effects, like the practical stuff, is really good too.
Like the first like half of the movie is very like scientific mumbo jumbo kind of like setup, but once it gets to like I'd say there's some aspects of like the visions, but like the when it gets to what was it? It was like a village or something like that.
In Mexico.
Hinchi
or Inchi.
Hinchi or something like that. And that's where the film really starts taking the turn, I guess, where he kind of gets that like...
Where they get the psychoactive stuff.
And that's where it gets real interesting.
Because it's... As much as you say, like, the beginning is very science mumbo-jumbo, it still is dangling the carrot enough that it's in reach. So it's like you're seeing where like he's going to keep going, and it's like he's hitting this block and he can't get any further, and he's getting frustrated, and that's where the village comes in, and it kind of breaks that threshold for him. But it's even like Lovecraftian in the idea of you're getting more than you bargained for.
Yeah.
You're opening that portal, or you're breaking through that threshold, and you just have no idea how deep it is on the other side. And that's what happens is he kind of goes head first into it. Crazy stuff happens in Mexico. He brings the psychoactive serum back with him, and just keeps experimenting, and it's very costly.
Yeah. Ken Russell, I don't think they're still alive, but if you are, and you're watching this, you're messed up, dude.
love it.
You're messed up, too. I love it, too. Cronenberg must have loved this film.
I have no idea.
Ken Russell. But then I looked into Ken Russell's filmography, and it turns out I've not watched any other film he's ever done, except for one.
Yeah.
Lair of the White Worm.
Nice.
And I'm like, it all makes sense now. It all makes sense.
Yeah, it's we should point out that the writer of, I believe, the original story leaves the project because of creative differences.
Yes.
But I think this film is just really engaging, and it's horrifying, but not in your like stereotypical horror film.
It's not like horrifying, like Cannibal Holocaust.
Yeah, it's not like a Halloween or some of those kinds of horror films. This is like just very like
Cronenberg horror.
Yeah, it's very like
psychologically horror.
You step too far, and these forces that you can't fully contain are loose. Like it's not super over the top. It's pretty grounded for the most part.
Yeah. But then you're dealing with like altered states of like consciousness, so you can go a little off the wall a little bit.
And he does.
Oh, yes.
And he does.
Shout out, real quick, I wrote it down, because I have to shout out the editing of Eric Jenkins, especially in the altered state, like, moments. Because I feel like the editing, like the cutting of, like, the shot. Like,
so frantic.
Like, in the beginning, there's one where, like, there's an old man in bed, and there's, like, a piece of paper on the bed, but it cuts between there's no one there and there's someone there. Like, it's so well edited, those things.
Yeah, that's the religious imagery of the shroud. And it bursts into flames, and it just kind of keeps repeating. I really loved all those. It's like, it's a strange movie that you're like, how did this get made?
Yeah.
How did this actually get made and released in theaters?
Yeah.
But it did, and I think cinema's better for it.
Yes. So this is the tough question. Would you recommend it to the audience?
Yeah.
Screw it. Yes.
I'm all for it. I'm all for it. It's a wild ride. It's not for everybody, but it is a pretty thought-provoking film with like kind of the imagery, but it also isn't too dense that people couldn't kind of engage with it, because on the surface, like, you know, guys doing the sensory deprivation, hitting these altered states of mind, and it's actually starting to affect the physical world around them. Like, that's pretty easy to follow.
Yeah.
But when you get into the visions and kind of what they mean, it's like having that, like, hidden layers deeper that another person can come in and go, oh, I really, like, find this intriguing.
Yeah. I watched it on Amazon and rented it. I'm very curious on what the Blu-ray transfer looks like on this, because it was pretty good quality, the one I watched, but I'm very curious on the 4K. So if you bought it and you had the 4K, please let us know how it looks. That's two big recommendations from us.
Yeah.
Just watch it. Go in blind.
Well, I would say, like, keep in mind some of the names we're throwing around. As kind of precursors.
No.
I'm not sitting an 8-year-old down going, just watch.
Someone will. Anyway, that's our thoughts on Altered States. Let us know in the comment section below what you think about the film. Is there any other... I think we've done a lot of the messed up movies. Like, not messed up movies, but like the Cronenbergs. I think we've done all the Cronenbergs. We've done all the David Lynches. What's another...
We didn't do Crash.
We didn't do Crash, okay. Maybe we should do Crash next. What's another wacky, like... mind-blowing kind of film that we haven't done yet? Let us know in the comment section below. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share. Follow us on Instagram, Condish Productions. Check us out on Letterboxd. Just type in Criterion Connection. You'll see all the movies we've done. Almost 300 movies we've done. How many have you watched? Until next time, I'm Wade.
And I'm still Joe.
And we'll see you later.